Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, first and foremost, Mama Crone has taken a vacay, so therefore baby Crone has literally and metaphorically has stepped in her place. No, I'm joking. But no, first off, guys, I had to adjust myself. I'm so used to facing the camera that I had to cock myself to the side to face the camera. I now feel what Mama Crone feels sitting here behind this table, but I'm here to do a quick news recap.
So much going on in the news, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so much going on in the news, as you heard from Mama Crone. And I'm just going to start off with the Super Bowl, because Super Bowl is right around the corner. Let's gear up for what's happening here on the American soils. Yes, you know what's going on with ICE and the whole Minnesota's, Chicago, Ohio, so many other things going on. However, in the whole defund ICE, doesn't this sound familiar, like defund the police? But I digress. But all this is going on American territories, and we have Bad Bunny being a Super Bowl halftime performer for this year's Super Bowl. Now, Puerto Rico is a territory of America, yes. However, there is political tension, racial tension, and then ICE is going to be there. So the attendees are a bit nervous with all the tension going on. Is it safe to have ICE there and all this going on? But the U.S. has declared that it will be safe, that there's nothing going to go happen. They're just there purely for security purposes and make sure everything is okay. So because of that, that's what's going on with the Super Bowl. Oh, wait, no. There's more going on with the Super Bowl. And Mama Crone and I will hunt this video down. But Lady Gaga is doing a rendition of Mr. Rogers' Wouldn't It Be Nice in the Neighborhood? I forget the name of the song exactly, but she's doing that rendition for this year's Super Bowl for the kindness segment that they're doing. And for this kindness, yes, spread kindness, spread love, spread sunflowers. Spread those beautiful sunflower seeds and joy all over the earth, because we definitely need it and desperately need it. And definitely going forward in 2026, we need that good, positive, and good energy moving forward. So yes, let's spread the kindness and love and joy. And thank you to Lady Gaga for doing that rendition. But also, that's what's happening at the ICE Super Bowls. But no, let's not forget that there's also astrological things going on, weather's going on. We're in this weird cold front over half the country. Does that not sound like a geostorm? But I'm not here to put out my theories out there. But it's just a whole lot going on that's, and the Super Bowl is just part of that. And also ICE is supposed to, and ICE is also supposed to be patrolling and having security during the Winter Olympics, which I heard some countries are having some backlash with that, just purely because of what's going on here in the country. They are a little bit nervous and skeptical if it's safe to even have ICE patrol the Winter Olympics with so many different ethnicities coming into the country. So because of that, we got all that going on surrounding the Super Bowl. But I got one last story for you, and it's the best for last. Even though Kendall Jenner is no longer dating Bad Bunny, she did, ironically and nicely timed place, Super Bowl halftime commercial talking about the Kardashian curse. So I just wanted to put that out there because it was nice to see her have some cheeky humor for that. But guys, literally February 8th has a lot around it. So let's be prepared for the Super Bowl. I can't wait to see the halftime performance. Next that's going on out there, I'm just going to get the heavy news out of the way before I dive into the more lighter and more happier news. 2 people have had medical crisis in the month of January. Quentin Aaron, who starred alongside Sandra Bullock in the Blind Side story, has recently come down with a severe blood illness. blood infection, a severe blood infection that caused him to lose feeling and motion of his legs in order to get him hospitalized. And now he's currently on life support. So that's going on for Quentin Aaron, but also guess who's on not life support, but also clinging on for his life? Ray J. Second case of pneumonia. First it was heart pains, now heart functioning at 25%. And he's getting his financial, well, not his financial woes, but he's getting his finances aligned for his children's futures, just in case he won't be along much longer. So prayers going up to both Aaron Quentin and Ray J, because they are both out here fighting for their lives. And I'm so sorry that their family, and their loved ones have to start out the 2026 year off like this. So definitely spread those good sunflower seeds for the loved ones and the family. Now, please do, guys, enlighten me down below in the comments. What is going on with the Beckham family? David and Victoria Beckham versus Brooklyn and Nicola Beckham. So because of that, I tried looking into it. I'm really trying to figure out, is this stemming over control? Is this stemming over wealth? Is this stemming over who has more influence? Like where's this subtle beef that's coming over and over throughout the years for Brooklyn himself to come out and say, no, I'm not being controlled. Let me not spin the narrative, but let me correct the narrative, because my parents and my family are not, or they're saying other things. So he's got to come out here and defend himself. And everybody is talking about the Beckham family now. So please, if you guys can enlighten me to tell me where this seed started, where the roots began originally, please let me know down below in the comments, because this is a family feud that just keeps on giving, apparently. And I'm definitely going to be following this story, because this is quite interesting and quite peculiar, if you ask me. Moving further on along, speaking of relationships and football, Travis Kelce has decided to continue his football career and signed his contract for 2026. So therefore, he has not retired. However, for the pro Super Bowl tournaments or playoffs, he has stepped down and has had a replacement take his place, but he is still continuing football. That's not him retiring. So that's what's going on with that. Some people are wondering if that's going to have effects with their wedding, because if he's out playing football and he's out there training, they're not going to have time to have their wedding, especially if they were thinking about having it during the spring. It's just not going to work out for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to have their wedding allegedly this year. So there's still rumors out there and speculations that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's weddings plans are definitely on hold, according to sources out there. And also allegedly what's ever going on with the Baldoni and Blake lawsuits. There were some text messages leaked, or not leaked, but they were used in court, and Taylor Swift is feeling a bit exposed because her text messages are being used, giving diagnostics. Like, they're analyzing her text messages just to make sure. And then Justin Baldoni's team is trying to have this court case thrown out. I thought it was been settled, but apparently not. These mysterious celebrity cases keep closing and reopening, in my opinion. But we'll see how the future goes for Baldoni and Blake. Other things out there that are also in the news. You guys hear and see a lot that's going on. Kanye West. Very interesting that he now is coming out and saying that he is apologizing to the Jewish and the Black community. Those are the communities he's apologizing for, and he's apologizing on behalf of his behavior over the last 25 years. And he's blaming it, he's blaming it on the fact that he has had that accident years ago where he had broken his jaw and he had got some frontal lobe damage, which when you damage your frontal lobe, you can become a different person. So that's where his bipolar disorder came in around those times. And he started suffering with a lot of mental disorders. He could have been having a lot of different personality issues, because when your frontal lobe, that's why it takes maturing reasoning and rationale to take a while for it to develop in humans, because your frontal lobe is the last thing to get developed, and because of that, it's the most important thing, and it takes time for it to grow. So therefore, if it gets damaged, then therefore there's a lot of functions that are lost. And Kanye West is saying that because he has damaged that part, it's not fully functioning, and because it's not fully functioning, he's not fully the Kanye West he is. So because of that, however he has been acting has not been him, and it's been the damage that he's had to his brain. So he sincerely apologized for that to the Jews and the blacks for what he has been doing, for being an embarrassment and for apparently saying anti-Semitic things. So it has some responses out there, but congratulations to Kanye West for finally coming out and addressing and taking some responsibility and accountability. It must have been really hard for him to finally come out and talk about it. So with that being said, is there anything else on this list? Nope, that was everything that I had to cover on this news recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to quickly stop in, drop in a little bit of news. This is just what's going on here around these internet streets and on American soil. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if there's anybody that I missed. Let me know down below in the comments. And hey, if there's anybody willing me to do a reading on. Oh yes, speaking of which, I did forget one person, Harry Styles. Now he is having his comeback, long-awaited comeback apparently, in the summer, and fans are losing their mind. They're going crazy. They cannot wait. They cannot wait for this album, and they cannot wait for him to go on tour. However, the prices are high and fans are fuming. They are upset. They are livid. They're just like, out here in this economy, we have supported you. We have loved you. We want you. And this is what you're going to do to us. Hey, that's the way of the game. He's got to eat too, apparently. I'm joking. I know he's a celebrity. He doesn't need your money, but just, I guess that's just how it's got to work. It's really upsetting that these celebrities are gouging their fans for money. It's really ridiculous that they're out here doing that. But hey, that's the way of the industry. So we'll see. Just like people were complaining about Beyonce's tickets, y'all still bought Beyonce's tickets. So let's see if y'all still buy Harry Styles tickets, even though you're complaining about the prices. And with that being said, I can't wait to, everybody's so hyped about Harry Styles. I think I'm going to check out his album when it comes out, because everybody is talking about it and fans are hyped for real. It's like One Direction has been re-risen. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Not reading. I felt like I did a reading because I talked about so many things. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this news recap. I will see you sunflowers in the next one. It's a bit slow because I just started back to school. Oh yes, let's talk about it before I quickly leave. How's it going out there for you guys in the United States? I have a friend in Texas that has been iced in her house since basically Sunday/Saturday. I heard it's like negative 12 degrees in New York. So tell me, what is it going on? We were smart enough to put the car at the foot of the driveway, but it's still icy here. It's not piles of snow, but it's still a lot of snow, and it's cold. I woke up, it was 7 degrees this morning, and I heard that the lowest in 2 days is supposed to be 1 degree. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten to 0 degrees before, and the last time I've had cold temperatures and snow like this was when I was living up in Pennsylvania and Maryland. What's going on over here? I'm just saying. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you guys safe? Are you iced in, snowed in? Have you been able to get out? Are you all...
You ready to close out?
Yes, I'm getting ready to close out.
Okay, I wanted something to say.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should or I shouldn't.
Okay.
So, okay, let me Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We have a video and it talks about Mr. Rogers. I was channeling one day and he came in, was sitting here, and I believe it was just before I got sick because I was channeling a whole lot and I didn't know that my electrolytes and everything that was about last May or even before.
I think it was in 2024.
I think it was last year, but it had to be like in the spring. I don't remember, but if you happen to run across this video,
Yes.
if you just happen to, it's our video, but we have thousands of videos.
Please, if you remember.
If you just remember, because it's so much been said in that video, and Baby Crow brought it to my knowledge that when I said it, this was not it. He walked in, Mr. Rogers walked in, and he said to me, through me,
Yep.
anarchy.
And that word's been circulating
And
lately.
that word has been circulating, and I remember receiving it so strong. I don't know who else channeled that day, but he said anarchy. And not only that, even now,
Lady Gaga
tell them,
is going to be doing a reimagining or rendition of Mr. Rogers' theme song.
he walked through, and I felt safe because he let me know he was a minister. And he said the word anarchy. So if you do our videos, I know there is many, God knows, because it's just, if you know, you're like, what's in it for it? What's in it for me? What's in it? A free reading. It's whoever gets it first or get it free reading, off air, on air, whatever you like. Okay?
Yes, I like
And
it.
it could be by Baby Crone or me or both of us, your choice. You get a free 100% reading, you know, and the readings last about, 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then I would go as long as you need to, but because of the video cuts out, I had no control over that. So anyway, that's the incentive. I hope it's worth it.
Yes.
Baby Crone is an excellent reader. Come with your heart open and come seeking truth, like whatever's bothering you or whatever you want to know, come wanting to know it. And then allow the energy from you connect with us, and we'll tell you what we see.
Yes.
So that's the incentive. I hope that this get out there. I hope I bum rushed you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Is that okay for that to do that? Was this just so tacky for me? I was needing help from you. I needed help.
We do need help finding that video. We have been searching.
We've been searching, and it's so many videos.
It is. But yes, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this news recap, and hopefully you guys help us search for that video, because Mr. Rogers has been making his waves energetically throughout this year, and the year just started, so I can't wait to see what's to come moving forward. So with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Please and thank you. Leave your comments down below if you haven't already about anything that I shared. And hey, if there's a reading and somebody that you want me to do a reading on, let me know down below in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, if what I had to share. And hey, if you enjoyed the pop-up of Mama Crone while she was supposed to be on vacay. And with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers.